Noobs don't know they races. Check it with their faces. OMG, we got another thirst. You better put some more.
Hey guys, it's Davis here. Doing my first jungling video guide on how to jungle Amumu. We'll start out with cloth armor and 5 health pots.
Where are we going?
And head over to Golem because Amumu needs to start out with Golem. And Amumu is a really good jungler because he's really good at ganking due to his bandage toss, and honestly he's not that good at laning because he has trouble last chain. So I recommend jungling with him. But I also recommend jungling with every champion you can, pretty much. But yeah.
Let's find some friends.
And usually you're going to want to have people up here and like your teammates spotting for you to make sure you don't get ganked. Because that happens to me way too often because people don't want to spot. Little headbang in Amumu there. But yeah, Amumu is also really helpful because of his ult. Like, his ult just locks down games sometimes. Like, I mean, early game he's good and all, but late game team fights, your team should pretty much win all of them. Just ult, and they're all it just CCs them off for like 2 seconds. So as long as you land, as long as you hit usually 3 or 4 of them, it owns. Like, you win the team fight most of the time. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, you want to start out with your despair first, and pop a health pot the second your health drops at all. With the runes setup I have and everything, you usually don't fall too low. I mean, without runes you do, but so I recommend getting the rune pages I will have at the beginning of the video. Or I would have already showed you, I guess. Get Tantrum second. Head over to the wolf camp. And honestly, Golem's really your only challenge. From here it's pretty easy. Head over to the wraiths, pop another health pot. You basically want to have the health pot on you at all times. And with this jungling route, you hit all the camps, and then you can go gank. Or actually, I recommend you go back, because after all of them are done, you're pretty low. So you should probably go back afterwards. But I mean, if someone's pretty low, you could just go gank with bandage toss. Because you also are level 4 after all this. Before every camp, you want to wait a second just so you can heal up a little bit. Not too long though. And then by the time you get to lizard buff, your smite's up again, so that's always nice. Pop another health pot. Wait a second for your health to get back and a little bit of your mana. As you saw there, I normally have enough for a tantrum, but I didn't wait long enough, so it's all good though. And then once you think you have enough, just go ahead and do golems. Everything's pretty easy. I would say if there was a hardest part though, it's definitely golems. The double golems and the big golem are the hardest, because you're level 1 for the first one, and then these guys are usually pretty low. So, and then yeah. Grab bandage toss, and you can go ahead and, like I said, you can go ahead and go to lane if you really want to, but I don't recommend it because you're pretty low after all this. And then what I recommend doing is getting like boots and 1 to 2 health pots. And now I typically go gank, and then I'll go back to jungling. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Item build, I mean, I usually rush a Heart of Gold just for the passive, but all depends on what team you're facing. If you're facing a lot of casters, obviously just rush Negatron Cloak, or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. See you for my next guide.